Welcome from Studio Buckaroo. This is Gil,
This is Matt.
and we're here to tell you about Mahogany Bay in Roatan, Honduras. And we're going to give you what we went through on our trip in July. And it was just beautiful out there, and we're going to do a run through of the ship where it docked at, and what the beach is like, and what it's like to be on a Carnival Cruise island. It's pretty much built just for Carnival Cruise Line. So here we go.
So, what is Mahogany Bay?
Well, Mahogany Bay, it's in Honduras, and it's like an island just off of Honduras. And it was actually just all jungle. And they carved out this really nice piece of land just for Carnival Cruise Lines. And it's beautiful. Let's go ahead and run through this. And what we see here is the Carnival Magic. And on one side of the Carnival Magic when we came in was a shipwreck, which was all rusted. On the other side was Mahogany Bay and Mahogany Beach. And you can see it's in the jungle. And also on our left side was the shopping area. And the shopping area was all carved out of the jungle as well. And you see the port area.
How big is Mahogany Bay?
Well, it's pretty big. Of course, you got the shopping area and you've got the resort area. Matter of fact, this is the path right here that we took walking down to the beach. Now, we didn't take the sky lift because we wanted to get there as early as possible. And of course, you see the sky lift there, and this is the walkway down to the entrance of Mahogany Beach. You see the Carnival Magic sitting there, and it was a beautiful day. And it was just beautiful. There's a sky lift. Of course, there's nobody coming over because there's nobody there. We were like some of the first people to get there in the morning. And it was very, very nice. The climate's very, very beautiful out there.
How was like the weather?
Well, the weather was
really nice.
It was really nice, yeah, just like as you see here. You can see the waves lapping on the beach. Beautiful beach. The water is absolutely clear. It was gorgeous.
What's the beach made of?
Oh, the beaches are made of crushed coral. They must have shipped in the crushed coral or something because and if you go and you have sensitive feet, make sure you wear water socks because sometimes the crushed coral can be a little rough on the sensitive feet. You can see people coming in right there. They're just now coming in, and when you're there that early, you get to pick any of the seats. If you get there late, you're going to be sitting in these seats.
In the back.
Yeah, way in the back. You can't see the beach at all. And you can see here the windows started picking up later in the day. And in front, they're covered. The seats are covered. And they say if you get the covered seats, it's really, really hot when there's no wind. And see here, this is probably late in the morning. People are coming over in a sky lift and they're walking over, and it's starting to get crowded.
What about leaving your stuff around on the beach?
Oh, well, we had all our stuff on our chairs, and nobody messed with it. Everybody respects all your stuff. And here we got some local people coming out and playing some music. And they were really nice. They came out and grouped together, trying to get people to participate, you know. And it isn't like in some beaches where there's just a bunch of people hounding you for tips and all this stuff. No, these were the only people that we saw that ever asked for tips. And there you go. Look, you got a tourist out there just having a really nice time, fun time. And that's what it's all about. That's why you're on a fun ship. Come out there and have a fun time. And then after the beach, as you see here, we went to the bar and grills.
What kind of food do they have there? What's like the variety? Like everything?
Oh, they had all kinds of stuff.
Pizza.
They had pizza,
burgers,
hamburgers,
hot dogs.
Yeah. They even had barbecue chicken, shrimp,
lobster.
I didn't see any lobster. But anyway, and all kinds of drinks, whatever drinks you can think of. And when they play popular music too, so you're bebopping along and you're having a drink, and here's a shot from the porch area of one of the bar and grills, and there's lots of places for the kids to play. Well, we walked further down the island, and there's this bar called the Hideaway, and there weren't very many people there, and there's also places for the kids to play here. And on the beach side, there's this long pier, and there were people snorkeling, and the water is absolutely clear out there, so it's beautiful to go snorkeling out there. This is a shot from the pier looking at the beach, and as you can see, there's nobody there hardly. That's because everybody's all congregated when they first walk into that one little area. You know, if there's all that people there, I mean, sometimes there's 2 ships there, and it can get really crowded. Walk further down the beach. There's a lot of places to lay out, find a place.
Well, where exactly are you allowed to go? Like on the beach or anywhere on the island?
Well, the nice thing is that everything is contained. So anywhere you go, yeah, it's just fine. You can rent. You can see you can rent floats and kayaks and little boats and stuff out there. So after we were done with the beach, we ended up going back to the ship, freshening up, and come back and do some shopping. As you can see, there weren't too many people shopping. They were still out on the beach or on excursions. And lots of shopping, all kinds of shops, jewelry shops, trinkets,
souvenirs,
all kinds of souvenirs that were made. As you can see here, a little cart, souvenirs that were made in Honduras that you can take home, put on your freezer, and say,
I've been there.
Yeah, I've been there, you know. So and they sell all kinds of jewelry.
Was it expensive?
It's just like most any other place. Any of the tourist place you go to, it's not too expensive. It's usual. And they'll discount you because you're coming off the ship. And there's also bars. See that red hut there? That's a bar. So there's always a place to sit down and drink and talk. And here we see some musicians that came out. This is a covered area. And they started playing music for us. And see, they're having a good time. And be smiling at you. Yeah, there he is. And people hobnobbing and drinking and talking about, you know, where they came from, and great atmosphere there. This great atmosphere. It was a lot of fun, beautiful time. And of course, they have security too. The security is always out the way, so you never really, they're not in your way, but they're there. So it's a very secure place. So after we were done, we headed back to the boat, and that was it. We were done for the day.
That looked pretty fun.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that's Gil right there. It's me at Mahogany Beach. So yeah. So I hope you people liked what you saw. Maybe one day we'd go out to Mahogany Bay and have a fun time. I mean, if you find a good trip, take it, because it's well worth it. So what do you think?
Well, I mean, I didn't go on the trip, so I don't know.
No. Would you like to go though?
Oh yeah. I mean, it looks really nice.
And they have other excursions too. They have,
yeah.
You know, it's not just the beach. This is just the beach and the shopping area where we were at. But there were other excursions like tubing in the caves.
Yeah, see, that'd be fun. Or like kayaking.
Kayaking, yeah. They had all kinds of excursions that you can pick. So yeah, don't be afraid. I mean, go ahead and experience all the fun that you can get on a cruise. So we're gonna let you go now. This is Gil.
This is Matt.
And we're gonna say bye. See y'all.
See you later.